on, everybody? It's like the title stated. On my way to Orlando, got a lead on a possible new account. That's where I'm heading. But, yep, FLD is still down. Just sent the injectors off again. They're going to double check everything. And I ordered new injector cups. I'm going to do the injector cups while I'm at it, just to get that thing up and going right again. But yeah, I'll probably be running the Sterling, maybe starting tomorrow night, maybe the next night. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But yep, how's everybody else doing today? Where is everybody else today? Let's see. Any comments? Nope, no comments yet. I don't know why there's so many people out today, but it's a pain. I like the Sterling. Oh, nice. You're in Texas? Very cool. Got this guy passing me. Some of these people. I mean, I almost got ran off the road a little bit earlier just from a RV pulling another truck, and the truck's just wagging in the back. But yeah, I haven't put a video up in a while, so I figured I'd touch base, let everybody know what's going on, and just say hello. If there's any questions going on out there, if anybody needs to know anything. When I go back, just got my permit yesterday. Ah, congratulations. Welcome to the family. Just got to pass that test and you'll be good to go. But now I'm probably just gonna run what I call Amazon scalping, and that's just basically staying posted up and seeing what pops up on the board late at night. Not sure if it's T2000 or T700. What came out first? T2000 came out way before the T700s. But yeah, T2000s were, I think, late 90s to early 2000s. Good trucks, actually. Very heavy, though. They are a very heavy truck. I drove one a couple of times. Definitely a well-planted truck, though. I think that was when they first went from the aero cabs and started getting away from some of the long nose a little bit. But yeah, it was a pretty decent truck, actually. I was actually just looking at one last week. It's lime green and black, and yeah, the guy was just asking way too much for it, and I just, no, I can't do that just for what it is. And it looked like he got a econo paint job on it, so I couldn't justify that one. But what kind of questions we got in here? Okay, so can somebody get a T2000 day cab? I've never seen a T2000 day cab. Yeah, I've never seen one. I've seen T600 and T800 day cabs, but yeah, I've never seen a T2000 day cab. Let's see. Just following a guy bobtail and realized I had to back off a little bit. But yeah, I've been looking at some other trucks lately. I don't know, the FLD got me down a little bit, just start trying to put all that work in and then trying to get it ready for the show all at once. It just, I don't know, I wouldn't say discouraged. It's just, when that happened, I was like, okay, I just had to take a step back. It's like, all right, I'm trying to rush everything, and it became a pain in the butt. So I decided not to try and rush it anymore, and I'm actually going to take my time, do it right, basically give it 100%, and again, not try and rush it, because normally when I try and rush things, I'll unknowingly in my mind try and cut corners, and it doesn't end out well. How much are you paying for the injectors? Don't spare any details. I got the injectors rebuilt for 160 a piece, and uh, great customer service, great people. Like I said, it was not their fault. It was it's definitely my fault for when I installed them. Again, trying to rush. I went through. I didn't do the injector cups. And looking at one of the injectors, I probably should have looked over them a little bit better before I put them in, because when I got the box back, it looks like the box had been thrown around a little bit, and one of the injectors were probably damaged when I put it in, or like when I went to put it in, because the box was like half crushed, and you could tell it got hit by something. I was like, oh, whatever it is. So I just basically pulled the injectors out, threw them in. I didn't inspect the injectors to see if there was any damage, like in shipping or anything like that. And I was just trying to rush to get it done. I already had booked on a load even before I had the injectors in the truck to test it out. And again, just trying to rush things instead of taking a step back and trying to make sure everything was perfect. But I was just so focused on being like, all right, just throw the injectors in, get it done, get it on the road so I can finish doing all the customizations. And I have to have it ready in, what was it, like 20 days. And it didn't, it, it got rushed. And I wasn't paying enough attention. And that's in what I think happened. That's what killed it. It is what it is. I don't know if y'all saw, but I did start a second channel again, or another channel called Scratch Lifestyle, and it just, what can I say? I like doing scratch off, so I figured might as well make a channel about it, and it's a hobby. So if y'all go over there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like that kind of thing. I'd appreciate it. My goal on that channel is trying to get it to 1,000 subs within a month. Will that happen? I doubt it, but again, it is what it is. I'm trying. Oh, this guy's just transporting this truck. Nice little Peterbilt. But yeah, just heading up to Orlando. Got to slow down because I'm speeding. Oops. Set to cruise control again. But yeah, I got so many parts just in the back of the truck right now, like, because y'all know on anticipation, they're all technically supposed to be on that truck on the FLD. Yeah, like I said, when that happened, I pulled the injectors out, and I'm like, until they come back, I'm not touching it. I got my one friend. He is a Cummins tech. I'm gonna have him come over. We're gonna put them in, do the injector cups together, and he has all the fancy Cummins tools, so we can make sure everything's done properly and check it from there. I do not think I cracked the head, so that's a plus. But we'll find that out here soon enough. But like I said, in the meantime, I'm just gonna run the Sterling and go from there. I don't know if y'all, yeah, y'all. I think y'all have seen that Sterling before. It's the gray one. It's like a Nardo gray color. and that one's got a Detroit Series 60 in it, so I'm going to be running that one. Controlled parts list is 68 or maybe, okay. Okay. But yeah, we're going to do that right, and I'm going to run the Sterling just for the time being. No, I am not going to take it to the show. So if anybody else, if there ain't any spots left open for the 75 Chrome Shop Truck Show, or if there's any other trucking YouTubers that want my spot, I already paid for it. So just let me know. Those three numbers, what one is yours? I don't know. I don't have the injectors with me to see which ones they are. But it's for the M11 Select Plus, if that helps you. But yeah, if there's any other of the trucking YouTubers or anybody, just send me a DM over there on Instagram, and you can have my spot. That's fine. Like I said, it's already paid for at the truck show. I don't know. Maybe we'll give Just Trucking a call or something if y'all like him, and see if he wants to, or if if my boy over there, Trucker Wild, if he wants the spot, by all means, if he could be up this way, I'll give him the spot and he can park out there and do a little meet and greet with everybody. Actually, I have to give him a phone call. No, or not a phone call. I'll just have to give him a call and see if he wants to do that, and see if he wants the spot. CPL is a build sheet for the upright horsepower. Okay. I don't know. I'll have to check the papers. I don't have them here with me right now, but yeah, I guess once I get home, I can always put a picture of the build sheet up there on on Instagram, or I could do it on here too. That way y'all know what the spec sheet is on those injectors, or if you want it, that's fine. But do we have any questions out there? I don't care if it's trucking, Amazon, whatever. Let me see what y'all got. Which, just seeing my arm in that picture reminds me I still got to go to the tattoo shop either this week or next week. My kids have been on my case since I have two of their names, and I still haven't gotten the other two yet. So, which I'm still deciding on where to get the other two. My wife's like, no, don't get them on your neck. So, what year is the engine? ISM. No, it is a M11 Select Plus. It's a 98 build. Or the engine, the manufacturing date on the engine is 98. Let's see. What are the rates on Amazon dedicated? It all depends on the lane. Um, for example, the one we have from Miami to Jacksonville back to Miami, that's one dedicated route, and that's paying $15.85. I think. No, no. What is that one paying? I think. No, that one's paying more. That one's paying. Shoot, what was that one paying? I think that no, that one's paying like $16.85. It's the Orlando Miami that was paying the other one. But it's, I mean, most of the stuff on the dedicated rate lanes right now, it's a little bit low at the moment. I haven't looked at any of the new contracts lately, or well, the new dedicated lanes lately. We haven't been offered one, um, but yeah, I'll have to do that. Maybe I'll log in later and then I'll do a video on the Amazon runs if y'all want to see that. Um, we are looking into another account. Um, y'all might not like, but it's going to be doing an end dump trailer, and it's going to be sod, or no, wood chips. So we're looking into that. The Sterling has a PTO on it, so probably be using that truck for that. And yeah, I'm an owner operator leased on to a company. They never tell me the rates when I ask them. Um, how do you know you're getting paid the right amount then? I mean, are you on percentage? Do they pay you flat rate for the loads? Or are you just trying to take them by their word? Because me, I'd like to know exactly what I'm making, and and any owner operator, you should know exactly what each load's actually paying. It's the fact that they're not telling you, they just give you the white sheet. Oh, do you own or lease trailers, reefers, etc.? No, we don't lease them. None. If we need them, we'll go out and buy them. Let's see. Oh, that was two separate people. Sorry. Any other questions? Right now, the rates they're showing on my settlement is averaging 1,500 on a 1,032-mile run. That sounds like that sounds. Now, is that dedicated or are those just blocks? That's the next question that I'd have to have. If they're blocks, that sounds about right. If it's dedicated, it honestly depends on what they negotiated for that dedicated lane. And honestly, I'd get a breakdown sheet on the loads just so you know. If not, I'd probably find a different company. Because if they're not going to tell you exactly how much each load's paying, they're, in my opinion, they're trying to hide something. Or if they say they're paying you a percentage of it, then they're trying to hide how much they're actually making. So I'd be a little bit skeptical on that. Or ask them if they can make you a make you make you your own email and everything to be able to log in for the relay for carrier on for the website, and you can see from there. If they're not giving you access to that, they might be stiffing you, and you'd have every right to be pissed about that. And I'd bring that up to them. I'd ask them for full access. That way, you know exactly what the loads are paying. I do 7 stops in 2 days. They are blocks, I think. All right, if they're blocks, then yeah, that looks to be about right. Because those blocks are normally paying 16, around 1700. So whatever percentage the people you're running with, that does look about right for rate wise. Another question would be if they're putting the fuel surcharge and tolls in on that, or if they're keeping that as well. That might be another thing you should look into, because that looks like it's just the rate plus the plus fuel surcharge and plus the tolls, but the fact that they might be just combining everything and then giving you a percentage. How do you manage parking and hold on. How do you manage parking and storing your equipment when operating different regional locations? Um, Basically renting spaces. Find a storage facility, and preferably a secured one, and renting spaces for it. Or if the drivers take the trucks home, yeah, that's another big aspect. Thank you for your information. What you think about 390-mile dedicated, 1.70 a mile, be home every day? That'd be worth it. Yeah, that'd be worth it. Let's see. Get back on cruise control again. What other questions we got? Let's see. All right. Dang, we've been doing this for almost 23 minutes already. Y'all are making the drive go by a lot faster, just saying. Think I got another hour 15, hour 20 left in the drive, so very nice. Thanks for the info, I appreciate it. Oh, no problem, man. Let's see. Now, I'm wondering, is there any other carriers out there that are watching this? What kind of, like, when the blocks pop up during the what I call the block topless or the block apocalypse, when for Amazon, because I know most of the other people don't know, when they pop up, it's basically you go to click them and they're gone, and you'd be lucky to get a couple of them. If that's been getting better for any of y'all, because it seems like it's getting a little bit better now, but oh, hold on. Do you drive? Do you drivers to paper logs or e-logs? Depending on what year of the truck it is. If it's a 2000 and newer, then it's e-logs. If it's 99 and older, it'll be paper logs. Folks, check out his previous videos, very informative. I appreciate that. They told me that Amazon puts everything in that 1500 and from 1,500, the company takes 10%. I'm not saying that they're lying, but when they click on the blocks, it says amount. It says an amount that you're clicking on them for. So plus you have your fuel surcharge and your tolls. So for them saying all the loads basically are 1,500, now that is not correct at all. I'd ask them about that again. $1.70 a mile, or he means to say $2.70 a mile. Oh, that 400 miles should be paying 1,000, give or take a couple $100. It all depends on what area you're in and what the rates you negotiate. If he wants to run it for $1.70 a mile, or if he wants to ask for more. But for Amazon wise, there's really not any negotiations anymore. It's unless it's like dedicated lanes, that's probably the only thing you can still negotiate, but it's basically like a one-time negotiation, then they adjust the for the fuel surcharge. But it's all in how you negotiate the rates. You can set parameters in Amazon Relay. That saves time. Yes, it does. Let's see. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna stop up here at the service plaza, grab a drink. I just finished off my bottle of water. But y'all take it easy, and don't forget, head on over there and subscribe to Scratch Lifestyle. That's my other project channel I'm starting. But y'all have a wonderful day. I don't know, maybe I'll do another live tomorrow. I got to go over to around Tampa and Lakeland area. So maybe I'll do another live video tomorrow. Y'all take it easy, though. Later.